Everybody, welcome back to my channel. So, we got the early access for Suicide Squad, and we're letting it all sink in, because I think it's good, but the Batman death scene is something that's really been bothering me since I started playing. I like the combat, I like the story, it's actually kind of interesting. The biggest mistake I think Rocksteady made was connecting this in the Arkham universe. I don't know if it would have sold as well if he didn't, but that was strike number one. Strike number two. Okay, so we got Brainiac taking over the minds of jail. Okay. So you bring in the Suicide Squad. Who the hell is going to stop Brainiac if all the heroes are dead? Harley Quinn with a wooden bat. Deadshot with his little pew-pew Star Wars blasters. Boomerang with his stupid boomerangs. And the Shark Dude with his stupid puns. Like, are you shitting me, Rocksteady? How did we go from the brilliance of the Arkham games, including Origins, to this? And it's not as terrible as people are saying. Just this one part has really got me like throwing my hands up now, like, well, what the hell is this? Because now I'm stuck on a Superman boss fight, quote unquote. Because there is no boss fight with Superman, it's over in a nanosecond. Doesn't matter if you have gold kryptonite or green kryptonite. Wonder Woman couldn't stop him. She stabbed him with a freaking kryptonite rock right in his chest. And he still flew away. I'm like, what the hell was that? I'm like, freaking kryptonite doesn't stop his ass. What the hell is Suicide Squad gonna do? I'm just like, what is going on here? It's no wonder Amanda why I call these idiots in. It's like, that's why I call this kind of a swing and a miss for Rocksteady, because these people actually read comics. Because last I checked, Harley Quinn, Deadshot, Captain Boomerang don't stand no damn chance against any of these idiots, any of these jail members, none of them. Doesn't matter what tech you use. The Flash is over in a nanosecond. Superman's over in a nanosecond. Batman come off the floor with him. If you got to the to the Batcave, you literally go into his domain and he sneaks up on your ass in the shadows. Just flood the entire cave of fear gas. And you play as each of the members of the Suicide Squad trying to counter the effects. And he jumps out at you from these statues and glides at you. It's like something from the Arkham games, naturally. But it's like, well, it just really cements the fact that the story was flawed from the moment whoever cooked it up. And so here's the thing, right? Arkham Batman would have disarmed Harley Quinn in a matter of seconds. She had a gun. Seconds. And she would have been on the ground with his foot at her neck. Brainwashed or not. Like, there is no her shooting at point blank range. And I'm actually allowing her to pull the trigger. Whether he's got control or not. And Batman's got a strong will. At least I like to think that he does. Superman too. I can't imagine a world where both of them actually allow themselves to be taken over by Brainiac, especially Clark. Considering how powerful he is, I'm like, how did this even happen? That's the story I wanted to see. That's the story that they should have been telling. Flashbacks would be nice. And I'm like, how in the world is he even out? The Green Lantern shouldn't even be able to wield the ring if he's lost his willpower. That's the whole point of the Green Lantern Corps, right? You need the willpower, strong mind, to wield the ring. And if he's been taken by Brainiac, shouldn't even be able to have his powers anymore. Should have turned into a Yellow Lantern. So that don't make no sense. As far as the Flash goes, well, I thought Flash was stronger than that, so now Batman's able to beat his ass down. But Harley Quinn can pull a gun on him. This is almost worse than Joel from Last of Us. At least Joel was dead the moment he walked in the house. That's the problem there. The moment he stepped foot in the house, he was dead. It's not even about him saying his name like an idiot, calling him his name to a bunch of random strangers. That's part of the problem. But the main problem was the moment he stepped in the house. For Batman, again, if you played at a certain point in the story where you have to go and want to go confront Batman in the Batcave, his domain, as each of these powerless idiots, I must have died like 3 or 4 times because he just sneaks up on your ass, and Batman does. I'm like, he can do that. How in the world is he able to pull a gun at him and not disarm her in a matter of seconds? Arkham Batman. I'm not talking about freaking Christian Bale's ass, where he'll be sitting there crying for 10 years. Arkham Batman would have kicked the shit out of her. Out of all of them. He would disarm her in seconds, shoot her on the ground, and the rest of them would have been scrambling for cover. Whether he's in control or not. It's like, still Batman. Even not the killing part, but you could say, oh, but Kevin Conroy didn't record enough for him to redeem. Which, I mean, if he was still with us, what they should have done was have them try to redeem Batman of all the characters. He's like the last one standing. To help them fight Brainiac, because he's the smartest one on the freaking team. And Lex Luthor ain't going out there with him. And they found Lex Luthor from another universe. He ain't going out in the field with him. Basically sending them to their deaths to go in and fight Superman. Fight, quote unquote. And I'm just sitting there playing the game. I'm like, okay, I kind of give up at this point because the concept of wouldn't that Harley Quinn, Deadshot, Shark Guy, and Captain Idiot Boomerang going up against any of the JL is stupid. And this game just really throws that in your face, how dumb it is. I'm like, again, it's good. It's a good story. A good concept anyway. But the execution, I would say, is relatively poor. I like the open world aspect of it. I like the shooter part. It's actually kind of fun. I wasn't expecting too much from it, but it's probably why I enjoyed it more. I don't know if I could even beat Superman because, like, even when you get a shot off, by the time I'm able to fire again, the gold kryptonite or whatever is already depleted from the system, so I can't do any damage to him. It's like, well, what's the freaking point then? I mean, people, of course, can compare it to Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights established from the beginning this is not the Arkham universe. At the same time, I think this story would have made sense in that universe. At least when he fought Richard Ghoul in the beginning, he went down fighting. This is why people have a problem with the way his death was handled in this, because he just sits there while he's holding a gun at his face. His arm, his suit should be able to take the impact of it. I guess it depends on where she shot him, but pretty sure it was in the head, but at the same time, I'm like, wow. As I don't understand I don't understand the mentality of these studios sometimes. I don't get it. It's like Batman is kind of their biggest cash cow character, and they've killed him off now twice. And Gotham Knights, when they at the end of the game, was the dumbest part. That's my main problem with that one, because they could have had him in sequels. But with Suicide Squad, unfortunately, Kevin Conroy has passed, so we can't use him anymore. But Gotham Knights, there's no excuse. Could have easily had him in sequels. Could have introduced Damian Wayne, Batwing, Luke Fox, one of the many other Batgirls, Stephanie, Cassandra. So much potential. I think this has potential. I'm not sure what's going on with that Joker DLC. It looks retarded. But this should have been an Elseworld story. I think more people would have been more lenient about Batman dying if it was an Elseworld story. Connecting it to the Arkham universe is where they really messed up. I think it was lazy, lack of creativity, which probably led to that stupid decision. And I'm like, yo, Wonder Woman, I would say she definitely held back a little bit. I was hoping she would go all out, but the fight was pretty cool. And I'm like, Wonder Woman couldn't fight him. Chance that the Suicide Squad have. I'm just like, this is one of the stupidest concepts I've ever freaking seen. And I bought this for early access. It's decent, it's good. I like the story. I like the kind of like the open world stuff. Some of the quests are kind of dumb. Like, they have specific rules for some of these quests and whatnot. I just think it takes the fun out of it. Like, using shields only or grenade damage only. Like, the hell is this? Just let me beat people up or shoot them and stuff. Like, is this supposed to be a shooter? Like, Oh, just knock him out. I'm like, where's the Bat family in all this? You see a glimpse of Robin's mask in the cave, and I'm like, hmm. Rumor is that he killed him too. I'm like, yeah, okay. I don't think there's a world where he would actually do that willingly. Again, it's like kill the jail. Amanda Waller is one of those whatever it takes type of broads. And I guess she's like a demented Nick Fury. Fine. But there's always another way to solve your problem. Again, if all the world's heroes are gone, who the hell is going to stop Brainiac? Especially when these guys got freaking bombs in their necks. It's not really enough motivation, in my opinion. I should have just sent them after Brainiac. You take Brainiac out, and they're all his hold on them is gone. Problem solved. Like killing all the heroes, just it's tough to process. I'm like, I didn't have any expectations going into this, so it's kind of tough to be a little tough to be disappointed because I wasn't expecting much. I'm not really crazy about shooters anyway, but this one's kind of fun. At the same time, it's like kind of a swing and a miss. So I'm curious what other characters they're going to add and like will really make a difference at this point. This is exactly where Avengers messed up. Avengers didn't have enough characters. And this one, I think, has the wrong characters. I mean, like if it was Slade Wilson fighting Batman to the death, I can buy that more than Harley Quinn. Slade Wilson's always been better fighter than Batman. So based on that, like the first free character for Suicide Squad is going to be Deathstroke instead of some insecure Joker or some crap. I'm like, what? So the developer said for this Joker DLC, he's going to be finding himself an insecure or some crap. I'm like, what? Like some feminine ass traits right there. What does he have to be insecure about? He's insane. It's this whole thing. He's insane. Something insecure about it. Like, of course, the developer said that it's freaking purple hair. So, and that's all the clues you need. See what her mentality is. It was just like I thought games were safe from the modern stuff, but apparently games are being infected with it as well, and I'm not crazy about that. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just trying to wrap my mind around this. As I'm sitting there, I'm trying to take Superman down. Stupid as that sounds, as four of the dumbest characters in the DC universe, none of them with powers, just makes it worse. And I guess I can't believe that Rocksteady is the one that made this. And it's definitely in the Arkham universe. The moment you see Arkham Asylum, it's like they got Arkham theme and everything. I'm like, okay, it's definitely in the Arkham universe. But I just can't believe it's Rocksteady that made this. It just doesn't seem like their style. So I was a little surprised that they would kill Batman off in the way that way he was killed off. Because again, Arkham Batman or comic book Batman would have had her disarmed in seconds. Seconds. Like she wouldn't have had time to think. She would have been harassed him on the ground with his foot on her neck. Like this isn't even a question. Might as well have been Catherine Boone. She's a freaking dumbass in most of the story. How was he Flash's nemesis? How was Flash not just destroyed him in a second, nanosecond? He's an idiot. So I'm like, even in the Suicide Squad movies, they were like, oh, if Superman wanted to kidnap the president, who could stop him? I'm like, none of these idiots. Who was writing this? This can't be the same team from the Arkham universe. Can't be. Can't be. I'm like, so just to be clear, I'm not like mad or anything that Batman was killed by Harley Quinn. I'm disappointed. I kind of expect a little more from Rocksteady at this point. They set the bar really high with the Arkham games. Asylum, City, even Night. Arkham Knight probably has the weakest story out of all of them, including Origins, but still matches the bar of the previous games. If this is really set in the Arkham universe, then they really lowered the bar. That's just really sad. Really sad. Like when you're in the Batcave, half the time I can't even see where he is because it's pitch black. You get nothing but your little gun and a friggin' flashlight. And he just glides towards you from the shadows, jumps out at you from the statues that just explode in your face. Because he's like mastered the fear toxin, the scarecrow. And then you turn around like 3 scenes later, he's getting shot in the face. Like he wouldn't have disarmed her ass in a matter of seconds. Come on, this is pitiful. Pitiful. Man, it's like ironically enough, Harley Quinn might be my favorite character in the game as far as like gameplay and stuff. But like the thing she did when she shot him is like very much a Joker move. This is exactly what the Joker would have done had he lived. I mean, would the Batman allow Joker to shoot him in the face? Because I doubt it. I mean, this Arkham Batman was like, I wish still would have saved you. And I was like, crap. I'm like, yeah, right. Probably wish till I killed the real Joker. Just to solve that problem for good, you know? Because he would never do it. No, Tully, we gotta throw him in jail so he can break out the next day. Everything you've done, Joker, I still would have saved you. Murders a child with a crowbar. Shoots one of his closest friends through the spine. But he still would have saved him. This is why Dark Island says good guys are evil always triumph, but good is dumb. Like what he's talking about. Like, I'm thinking about like the leveling up system, which is actually decent. But I'm like, when it comes to freaking Superman, I'm like, does it even matter what level I'm on? It's freaking Superman, for Christ's sake. This is over in a nanosecond. It's like, am I really supposed to beat him? I just don't see it happening. And I'll say this about Gotham Knights. At least Gotham Knights respects the characters. The only character I would say was kind of disrespected is probably Jason. I just can't get over how stupid it was. Seeing all four of them, doesn't matter who you play as, confronting the Penguin. And of all four of them, Cowpot would have crapped his pants when Jason walks in there looking like a freaking professional wrestler. You think Jason would have cared about the cameras in the office? No. Would have grabbed him from across the desk, thrown him against the wall, with his gun to his neck. And Cowpot would have told him everything he wanted to know, right then and there. And the fact that he was able to send Jason away out of all four of them, that's the type of stuff to kind of tick me off. Because it would never happen. Ever. Just like Batman would never allow Harley Quinn to pull a gun in him and actually pull the trigger. She would never gotten a chance to pull the trigger. It's ironic, right? Because earlier in the story, he beats all their asses and has a gun aimed at Harley Quinn in particular. And his hands were shaking, but he actually pulls the trigger. The Flash saves her. The fact that he almost hesitated showed that there was some hope of redemption for him. All disappears. You think she would have taken advantage of that, but like, no, still gotta make her a crazy villain. Can't give her any type of redemption. You think, because their main goal has gotta be to destroy Brainiac, right? Gosh, I wonder who could help us with that. So you think they would have tried to save at least one of them. I mean, as far as the Green Lantern ring, the ring should have just flown away after John died. Shark should never have been able to put it on, let alone use it. Like, you're kidding me. Ain't no way King Shark is worthy of wearing the Green Lantern ring. Like, give me a break. This whole thing should have been all spoilers. Don't make no sense otherwise. Everyone's obsessed with the multiverse these days. First, I think it's a gimmick. I think it's kind of annoying at this point. Everyone's doing it. It's not unique. It's like something like Into the Spider-Verse and whatever the second one's called. It's a cool concept. I don't need like a gazillion spider people running around New York City. It's so stupid. We brought Lex Luthor from another Earth. Why couldn't we just go look for other jail members from our same Earth and bring them to fight their counterparts? That's what I would have done. That's what the story's really been. Go back to Earth 2, find their counterparts, get them to help them fight Brainiac. Moral of the story is, it seems to me that Rocksteady has lost a lot of their creativity. And I'd love to be like a fly on the wall to find out what these people were actually thinking. Hey, you know what we should do after the Arkham games? Let's not greenlight a Superman game, Green Lantern, Green Arrow, The Flash, Wonder Woman game. No, no. Who are those crazy villains that were in that terrible film? The Suicide Squad? Yeah. Let's make a game about them. That'll sell, right? I don't know. I don't think it will. I think people like the Arkham games more than the Suicide Squad. Nah. People want to play Harley Quinn and Deadshot and Boomerang Idiot and the Shark Dude. That's what people want to see in the game universe. They don't want to see Superman in a game finally, or a Flash game, or a Green Lantern, a good Green Lantern game. Nah. Suicide Squad is where it's at. Said no one ever